So today, again, happy Mother's Day, and we just want to take some time today to reflect on the divine feminine energy that is so alive in each one of us. That is, and today we're not just going to be talking about it, but we want to experience it and feel it and be it. And we'll do some processes that will guide us through that, because it really is the essence of the divine feminine is this action, this nurturing that's alive in everyone. And just, for example, feeling this blessing of being here in this room together today, that is the divine feminine in action, having us here and focusing on this powerful, wonderful, purposeful aspect of compassion and nurturing and the creative energy that is within each one of us. Because each one of us is creative. You know, sometimes we tend to think that, oh, that artist over there is the creative one, but each one of us has that creative spirit, and it's just, you know, an opportunity each moment for us to express that. So before I go any further, I just want to check and make sure, did everyone receive a little cup with soil and a seed pot? Okay, perfect. If you didn't, raise your hand and we'll get you one. Okay, we got two over here. Got that? Okay, perfect. So you can just put that under your chair and we will get back to it. Bunny, did you get one of these? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So Mother's Day seems like an appropriate time, an opportunity for us to focus on this divine energy, the feminine in particular, because the masculine energy is so dominant in our culture, right? It's sort of what's out there and running and controlling and planning and making things happen and organizing and earning and doing, and so what really supports us is coming into balance, is allowing that masculine to be there, because it's there and it has its use, but also to yes, it does, but to take and honor and blend that masculine energy with the feminine, to make that that blending happen. And there's the great contemporary theologian and author Matthew Fox. He says that when the sacred masculine is combined with the sacred feminine that's inside each one of us, when that happens, then we create the sacred marriage of compassion and passion in ourselves. And I just want to acknowledge, as Rudy mentioned, that there may be some of us in this room that connecting with the divine feminine may be problematic because of childhood or our own parenting issues or mothers figures in our lives, but we don't want to take that lightly, and yet what we want to focus on today is that it's not a matter of either or, right? That we're here to honor both and. That feminine and that masculine, that sacred and the secular, the individual and the collective. So that's what we're going to do today. And we want to remember too that this universal energy does not, that it transcends gender. Each one of us has both the negative, the masculine and the feminine, the negative and the positive. So we're honoring that in each one of us today. And everyone in this room started out the same way, in that beautiful, dark, warm, nurturing fluid of our mother. And that place of safety and growth and nurturing is the realm of the Great Mother. And I believe that's why the divine feminine is honored in so many cultures. In the Hindu culture, there's Shakti is the key goddess figure. There are others. There's Lakshmi, as Rudy mentioned in the song, and Durga and Saraswati, and all different aspects of Shakti, but all the power behind the universe. And then, of course, in Christian theology, the Virgin Mary is revered as the divine feminine. And here in the Southwest, in Mexico, Central America, we have the Virgen de Guadalupe, which we brought a little bit of representation of her today from a piece of art. And in Judaism, Shekinah is seen as the feminine divine presence of God that transcended to transform the world. So she comes across, this energy comes across in many cultures, in many spiritual practices. But it's all the source of healing, of empowerment, of this purposeful way of living a more balanced life. There's a poem that I'm going to share, and I love that poem. Thank you, Maria. That's beautiful. This one is titled Meditation. It's by Joanna Courtly. I close my eyes to see myself there in the darkness, where my heart begins her breathing. I am breath, the give and take of planets and trees, the rise and fall of tides, the painted skies of dawn and sunset, the chrysalis opening, the cocoon giving forth to wing. I sit in the darkness and speak my name. I call myself back, name myself as though I am the mother. Hold my breath in the quiet of my arms, cradle and comfort, body of sorrow, body of joy, body of earth and bone, like the clay between fingers, molding itself into a hand. So I invite you now to join me in a ritual, a simple but very powerful ritual that some of you who have been here for a while have done with us before, of remembering those women who have come before us, who brought us to life by invoking their names. And if you're willing, we'll invite you to stand and share your first name, the first name of your mother, the first name of her mother, your grandmother, and if you know back to your great-grandmother or beyond, then those first names as well. And I'll begin as we'll use the bowl again as each of the names are spoken, we'll ring the bowl, and then the next person can stand and move on in honoring these many gifts that we've been given by them. And please don't feel like you have to do this, and know that there's no wrong way to do this. If several of you stand up at the same time, that's fine. We're here to be patient and take turns and honor each other. Just remember that we're entering this Kairos time, this sacred ritual time of remembering and reflecting and collectively floating in this sea of divine feminine energy. So as we begin, I am Zet, daughter of Ella, granddaughter of Lydia Alice, great-granddaughter of Catherine and Ella, granddaughter of Selma, and great-granddaughter of Christine.
I am Alexis, daughter of Susie, granddaughter of Marie, and great-daughter of me.
I'm Leslie, daughter of Marion, granddaughter of Mabel and Amelia, and great-granddaughter of Ben.
I am Donna, daughter of Grandpa Chesney, Hanson, and Allison.
I am Michael, son of Geraldine, grandson of Susan Tucker Franks.
I am Linda, daughter of Wanda, granddaughter of Elizabeth, great-granddaughter of Isabella.
I am Michelle, daughter of Marilyn, granddaughter of Christine, great-granddaughter of Rose Therese.
I am Lynn, daughter of Carolita, granddaughter of Taro, and great-granddaughter of Abby.
I'm Emily, daughter of Colleen, granddaughter of Virginia, and great-granddaughter of Eagles.
I am Michelle, daughter of Cecilia, granddaughter of Julia and Felice.
I'm Linda, daughter of Alicia, granddaughter of Virginia and Princeton, daughter-in-law to Dorothy, and great-granddaughter to Lily.
I am Suzanne, daughter of Velma, granddaughter of Sandy, also granddaughter of Francis, great-granddaughter of Vanilla.
I'm Cecilia, daughter of Laverne, granddaughter of Jenny and Susie.
I'm also Cecilia, daughter of Julia, and granddaughter of Julia. I'm Jeannie, daughter of Dorothy and Zoe.
Soy María de Socorro, hija de María Guadalupe, nieta de María Julia y Florida.
I'm Ellen, daughter of Joyce, granddaughter of Evelyn, grandmother of Erica, Emily, and
I am Dee, daughter of Martha, granddaughter of Maria, great-granddaughter of Venus.
We feel the presence of all these women who have come before us. All the women who came before them and before them. And our deep eternal connection to this collective energy of nurturing wisdom, growth, and encouragement. So now, with your eyes open, your eyes closed, I invite you to open your heart fully to this nurturing energy. To take a moment to wrap your arms around yourself. And feel those arms are not just your arms, but they represent this collective energy of all the people and circumstances embodying the divine feminine that not only brought you to life, but have sustained you day after day, night after night, year after year. Who brought you here right now. Allow that energy to resonate through you as you gently begin to rock forward and back, slowly and gently, forward and back, forward and back. holding and nurturing that sweet soul that is your divine self. Holding and rocking. Holding and rocking. And allow yourself to feel this nurturing energy, this gentle caring for the body. Not just because it feels good, not just for yourself, but as an offering to our deepest selves. And maybe your rocking wants to move left to right, side to side, swaying, moving, honoring the Great Mother, honoring all of life. Now, take a few moments to ground this awareness throughout your body. Feel this awareness flowing down through your torso, down through your hips and your thighs and your feet. And allow your attention to sink down through your feet to the floor, down to the foundation, down through the foundation into sweet Mother Earth. Feel yourself grounded and connected to the natural world, fostering this sense of belonging and purpose, of feeling connected to all of creation. Allow yourself to feel that divine energy that is embracing you and caring for you and holding you. And now I invite you to place both your hands in your lap, palms up, one cupped inside the other, creating a bowl or a nest. And allow your attention to rest here in your cupped palms, letting it represent the nurturing, creative, that is alive all around and within you, right here, right now. And now bring your awareness to something, maybe a project or a relationship on which you would like to focus your sacred intention. And using your mind's eye, place the essence of that project, that person, that relationship in your palm, like a seed. And send that seed thought your full measure of attention and intention to nurture it and bless it as you have been nurtured and blessed. invite you to pick up your cup of soil and the seed that you were given earlier. And take this seed out of the small cup. And hold that seed in your hand. And give that seed all of that energy, all the intention, all the imagination and creativity that you've felt and experienced. And whenever you're ready, take that seed and plant it in your cup of soil, feeling the full power of your intention to nurture it as you have been nurtured. And feel your intention to water it and watch it sprout in the days to come. And feel that this being, this one being, has the potential to grow into a bush, into a being plant containing dozens of beings, each one that can serve as food to nourish you, or to be planted again to grow another being plant that may someday provide sustenance for someone else. What a potent and powerful symbol for your life. Breathe into it. Feeling gratitude for this moment, this sacred intention. You share with this community. May all beings be blessed by our willingness to do this. And so it is. And in closing, I have to share one more poem. It's what I love to do. And this is titled Remember by Joy Harjo. Remember the sky that you were born under. Know each of the stars' stories. Remember the moon, know who she is. Remember the sun's birth at dawn. That is the strongest point of time. But remember sundown and the giving away tonight. Remember your birth and how your mother struggled to give you form and breath. You are evidence of her life and her mother's and hers. And remember your father. He is your life also. Remember the earth whose skin you are. Red earth, black earth, yellow earth, white earth, brown earth. We are earth. Remember the plants, trees, animal life who all have their tribes, their families, their histories too. Talk to them. Listen to them. They are alive poems. And remember the wind. Remember her voice. She knows the origin of this universe. Remember you are all people and all people are you. Remember you are this universe and this universe is you. Remember all is in motion, is growing, is you. Remember language comes from this. Remember the dance language is. that life is. Remember.